They were. We're back with you, the Element Wealth Studio at the Columbus Convention and Visitors Bureau. It's our pleasure to welcome now Melanie Busby, Director of Advancement, and also John Broome, student, the class of 2026 from Brandon, Mississippi. They are from the Mississippi School of Math and Science. It's good to have you on, Melanie, John. Thanks for joining us today.
We're glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, so tell me first, Melanie, what your role entails as the Director of Advancement.
So in my department, we are over public relations, so any advertisements, but the social media, the website, all that, press releases, and then admissions and recruitment, and then I'm over grants also.
Okay, cool. So do you work with our student over here, John?
I do work with all the students over here, John. John is a great example, so we're so excited for him to get out of class and come talk to y'all today.
Tell me the background, John. What brought you here to the school?
I came to MSMS because I wanted a more competitively academic environment. At my old school, I did not feel challenged, but at MSMS, I got what I need, and I got the academics that I wanted. Also, at my old school, I was looking to have to pay for out of pocket for college courses, and at MSMS, I didn't have that problem because the courses are free for students, which was a big deal for me because I wanted to get ahead on my academic education for college.
I got you. So are you taking then some college courses now?
Oh, yes, sir. Last year I took University Composition 1 and 2, as well as Chemistry 1 and 2, and History, and this year I'm taking Calculus 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 are dual enrollment.
All right, so what are your career plans based on those? So those could apply across a number of majors, as you know, but the Chemistry 1 and 2 kind of sounds like you're thinking about healthcare professional field?
I actually want to be an aerospace engineer.
Okay. Well, there's some chemistry involved in that as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so is this something you've always thought about, John, as a career?
No, sir. Originally, I wanted to be a civil engineer because my mom works for the Department of Transportation.
Cool.
So I got to see a lot of her job working with building bridges and the roads in the state. But when I got to MSMS, I took an Intro to Engineering class, and I discovered aerospace might be what I want to do. And the professor that we have is an aerospace doctorate, and she had a lot to say about it and good things, and I decided that's what I wanted to do.
So in a career in the aerospace industry, any particular job or position that you kind of are thinking about?
Yes, sir. I want to go into drone
That's broad,
research.
as you know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I want to go into drone research.
Drone research. Well, drones are taking over the world, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
So not so much, I guess, the design and development, creation, and making of drones, but research, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
What would that involve?
Well, I want to be in the testing area.
Okay.
This summer, I did a program at Ole Miss where I was researching turbulence, specifically in an air channel. And I think that research gave me an introductory idea to what I might be able to do in college. And I think for drones, I want to make them faster, I want to make them lighter, and I want to make them fly better.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Numerous applications in society for that technology. Did you see that, I think it was last week, that Musk announced that they're closer than originally thought? Elon Musk, of course, the creator of Tesla and SpaceX and lots of other companies, but closer than thought to airborne passenger vehicles.
I did not see that, but that's very exciting.
Actually, got some renderings of the concept of that he was promoting last week. So it may be the old Jetsons cartoon. You ever seen that? You're too young.
I am.
Yeah. Well, it was popular.
I saw the Jetsons.
It was popular when I was growing up. We're maybe closer than we think to George Jetson living in the sky and running around in these drones, right? Airborne drones. Melanie, so one thing I caught out of that is you have an aerospace PhD on the faculty.
We do.
That's impressive.
Yeah, all of our teachers have to have at least their master's degree in their area that they teach, and so a large percentage, I think it's 35%, have their doctorate in what they're teaching.
Okay.
And so but it gives them an ability to be able to talk to the students deeper about whatever the students are interested in. And I asked John on the way over here, I asked him, I said, why did you choose, I said, what's your favorite thing about school here? So tell me what your favorite thing about school is.
My favorite thing about school is living with all my friends.
Yeah.
We have...
Like a college.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We have a lot of students in the male dorm where I reside, and I live with my friends. I have 2 suite mates and a roommate, and luckily I've been able to keep the ones I had last year, and so our bond together has just gotten stronger, and it's just a common occurrence to just go hang out with your friends while studying.
That's cool. Are they listening now? Are they in the classroom, you think?
I bet they're in class.
I bet they're in class.
They know you're coming on, though, don't they?
Well, I'm actually not sure. I learned about this yesterday.
We called him and asked him, did he want to come with us?
The good news is all this is recorded and archived on the
sir.
SuperTalk website and then YouTube site and so forth, so and social media as well. So you can share it with them and brag about being on the radio.
Yes, sir.
You're on
They're not
statewide
listening.
air right now. You know that.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow,
I mean, it's
know.
exciting.
And really, we're excited to come and talk to you because our applications are open right now
Yeah,
for next
okay.
year.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so this Friday, we're having a preview day if anybody wants to come up and view the school. We also do Saturday tours, at least in November, December, and January. There'll be one Saturday where people can come on Saturdays and take tours, see what the school's like in person. And then we do individually scheduled tours because I think it's really important that people come and see where they would be coming to school, what does it look like. It's really hard to give them the picture that John just gave, though.
Yeah.
It's like we can post something,
Sure.
or we could but to get to talk to the students and the teachers is really the real picture of MSMS. And I think people don't really know what it's really like until they come here and live, like John's saying, is like you can't explain the community and the camaraderie. They all cheer for each other and help each other, even with their homework.
Even though you're competing a little bit, right?
I
don't
wouldn't say
compete.
it's not competitive
Yeah.
in terms of with each other.
Okay.
I think it makes you a competitive student for colleges,
I got
and
you.
programs, and a better student overall. But I wouldn't say that I compete with my classmates.
And that's because we don't have valedictorian and salutatorian.
I got it.
So
You just
they're
don't do
really not,
I don't even know that necessarily is a competitive endeavor. It just kind of works out that way.
Yeah.
You're more focused on just doing the best you can.
Yes, sir.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
But it's okay to brag a little bit when you do better than somebody else. Huh?
I try to stay humble.
And so where do you think you're going to go to college next year?
Well, recently I got an appointment to the United States Naval Academy.
Okay.
And
That is fantastic.
Isn't it?
Congratulations.
So
Thank you.
Really exciting. Yeah.
sir.
So do you think you may stay in the Navy for a while?
That is the plan.
Yeah.
It's
Become an officer?
it's a
when you get
commitment
out?
to a
Yeah.
lifetime of service. Going to one of those places, and I think that it'll set me up for my future.
Well, I was going to say, I assume the Navy has lots of research going on around
Oh, yes,
drones,
sir.
right? It's
Yes, sir.
becoming critical to our armed forces and our military efforts because they're just very powerful, useful technology.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could be designing and involved in research and improving the overall quality and functionality of the drones that could be securing our country.
Yes, sir. That is the goal.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a feeling you'll do pretty good at that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So did you just wake up one day and say, hey, I think I want to go to School of Math and Science, being in Brandon, right?
Well, I received a letter in the mail about 2 months before the application was due, and I went for a campus tour as a prospective student on a Saturday, and I just fell in love. The student emissaries that were there were really friendly, and they were showing us around the school, and the building looked awesome. They were telling me about all the student clubs that they have there, specifically student government. One of the questions they asked is, do you think you'll be a senator when you come here? And so that was always on my mind. In my junior year, I was a senator, and this year I serve as president on our student government
Oh, cool.
association.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So did they assign your roommates, your suite mates, or did you know them beforehand?
I got a random roommate, but it
Okay.
turned out really well. We're inseparable.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And where is that person from? Can you tell us?
He is from Brookhaven, Mississippi.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Lincoln County, Mississippi. So you guys just hit it off and are enjoying your life there at the Mississippi School of Math and Science.
Yes, sir. We share a lot in common.
That's good.
We both love to travel, and we also like soccer, and we like watching watching soccer.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, so does Rhino, our producer, that's down in Jackson,
Like
that's
soccer.
making all this work. Oh, he's a big soccer fan, yeah, and can tell you a lot about it. But
So I'll just give a quick
Yeah,
plug. So
sure.
our application is due February 1st. So
Yeah.
if anybody's interested, it is for 11th and 12th graders. So while they're in the 10th grade is when they apply.
Gotcha.
And so the application's open. We'd love for people to come look at the school and see if it's a fit for them.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we
Melody
appreciate
Busby,
you
Director
having
of Advancement. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
And John Broome, a senior at the Mississippi School for Math and Science. Appreciate it,
sir.
guys.
Thank you.
y'all.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Coming right back, final segment, middays from Columbus, Mississippi.